Hi, this is Robert Estrin at livingpianos.com, presenting to you one of the world's great pianos, the Bösendorfer Imperial Concert Grand, Model 290. At 9.5 feet long, it is a super deluxe piano in so many ways. Yet, it's also truly a period piano. Consider this. The continuous rim of a piano has been something that's been fairly standard since the end of the 1800s. Yet, the rim of this piano is more like the more traditional pianos from the mid-1800s. The rim, the plate also, it's not adjacent to the rim the way you find in pianos, really almost all pianos in the last over 100 years. Yet, there's also deluxe aspects. The huge soundboard of this piano with a very wide tail, and it even sports extra keys going all the way down to the low C below the low A on the piano for a whopping 97 keys. I'm going to talk more about this specific Bösendorfer Imperial, which is in incredible condition, built in 1963. But before we do anything, I just want you to hear the beauty of the tone, and what better representation for this Austrian instrument than Mozart. So I'm going to start with the beginning of the K330 C Major Sonata. I can't imagine a better Mozart piano, which is counterintuitive in some ways because it's such a big instrument. And of course, Mozart's piano was a very delicate, smaller instrument. Yet, the Viennese character of tone is there. The clarity, the beautiful bell-like tone is just delightful for Mozart, for chamber music, and many other styles. Yet, the Imperial Bösendorfer crosses over to many different styles. Oscar Peterson played the Bösendorfer, and it works splendidly for a jazz style as well. This particular Bösendorfer has a rich history. Harriet Line Thompson was actually the owner of this piano, and she was a very noted concert pianist. She was on the faculty, the piano faculty at Boston University, and also performed at Carnegie Hall. She also has the distinction of being the oldest person to ever run a marathon when she was in her 90s. She lovingly cared for this piano. She chose it herself in Vienna, and in fact, it was in the concert house in Vienna, and they went through it in the factory in Austria and refinished the case, restrung it, put new hammers and other action parts, and put new, beautiful, flawless one-piece ivories. The soundboard is impeccable on this piano, and this is extremely important because it's rare to find any concert grand, much less an Imperial with this massive soundboard in such fine condition, which is revealed in the beautiful singing tone of the piano. Before we get to a singing selection, I'm going to let you hear how it opens up just with a little snippet of Chopin's Military Polonaise. It has a warmth that not all Imperial Concert Grands have. This is really a special piano. I just want to let you hear, because you're probably wondering, what do those really super low notes sound like? And you may wonder, why are they there at all? Well, let me tell you a little bit about this. Way back at the turn of the 20th century, just before that, Busoni was writing music that called for lower notes than the piano has. And Bösendorfer built this piano to accommodate some of these massive organ transcriptions that Busoni wrote. And it's quite a sound you get down there. And if you notice, you can get to these notes below the lowest note of the piano, because here's the lowest octave, A, on all other pianos. But on the Imperial, you can go lower. Now you may wonder, how often are you going to use that? Well, you may only use it occasionally, but every time you depress the sustain pedal, you are enabling those very long strings to resonate. So it adds a richness to the tone, to the entire instrument. That, coupled with the huge soundboard, produces this amazing tone. Now, one of the most important aspects of a piano is the singing quality of the tone, because after all, you want to get a melody that evokes the human voice as well as stringed instruments and the bowed quality of stringed instruments. So I love to play a slow piece, and I'm going to start in the middle of the Chopin Nocturne in B-flat minor so you can hear the range of tone and listen for the fluidity of the tone from note to note, how it seems to just be one jewel to the next, shimmering yet with a singing line. The German Renner action is impeccably regulated. The voicing is dialed in. You've got a piano in such wonderful condition. The ultimate piano for a space that can handle an instrument like this. I hope you've enjoyed this Bösendorfer Imperial Concert Grand Model 290 at 290 centimeters or 9.5 feet. It is an instrument to behold. Thanks again for joining me, Robert Estrin, here at livingpianos.com, your online piano store. Global delivery available on this piano and free within the continental United States.